Anytime you're fishing in deep water, especially when you're fishing for spotted bass, most of the time it's going to be a finesse presentation. So what I mean by that is usually going to be spinning equipment. Most of the time it's going to be lighter line. Lighter line for me is going to be 10-pound and less. It's going to be lighter lures. Lighter lures to me is anything that is 3/8 of an ounce or less. And they're going to be smaller lures. Anything 4 inches or less typically is going to be what's going to get you the most bites. Now there's some other baits that you could use that maybe you could, they're a little bit bigger, but most of the time they're going to be smaller baits like this. What I'm doing right now is I'm basically just trying to mimic the Shad Forge that the fish are feeding on. So I'm using minnow style soft plastics. It's very, very simple. The profile, the hook, and the setup is actually very, very simple. Sometimes if it's darker, getting a little bit more cloud cover, I'll go with a darker color like this. It has like a navy blue back with a gray belly, with a little bit of metal flake in it. As the sun gets up a little brighter, then I'll use this color right here. This is a Shad Profile. This bait's called a StreakZ 375. It has a green back. It's a little bit more translucent. And then there's also one called Opening Night that's pretty much completely translucent. You can see straight through it. Has a little bit of flake in the inside of the plastic to give the bait a little bit of flash. So those are basically the 3 colors that I use. Honestly, I do it just because of my confidence. Personally, you could take any of those 3 colors and they probably work in any light condition, but in my mind, when it's darker outside, I like to use something a little bit darker, or if I'm going deeper, 50, 60 foot deep, I'll go with a darker color. But if I'm 35 and shallower, I think there's more light penetration, so I'll go with the more lifelike colors like this one you see here.